Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome back to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can buy to eat in the high street. Very much looking forward to this one. You've looked at the thumbnail and you've read the title. Basically, let's have a look at the KFC Double Down. Now, what is the Double Down? This is not a new burger, although I've never had it. I apologise all the way back, the smell of this. Not just this, because I'm a growing lad. I've got a few additions to the box, if you will. All the way back in my car, this has been torturing me. But the Double Down is basically, well, it's a gimmick. You could argue that these limited run burgers that all these places have are gimmicks. Excuse me, palate cleanse. It's a dark drink, obviously, because I'm not greedy. So basically, the bun is replaced by 2 chicken breasts, and the contents of the sandwich, if you will, is cheese, bacon and a barbecue sauce. Really looking forward to trying this. I didn't know this was a thing until an advert on the TV midweek this week said it's back, KFC's famous Double Down, and I'm like, what's a Double Down? So I googled it and I saw that it is a burger, as I just said, in its construction. Now, I remember when it was originally teased or released in some places, which I'm guessing was sort of around about 2013, 14. I think it came to Sweden first. This is based off Wikipedia. Read it on Wikipedia, it's very interesting. Came to Sweden first, at least in Europe, in 2014. And it was weird. It was a limited run, or in some places, I got my KFC gravy, because if you go into KFC, you've got to get gravy, because it's crack. I've got my spicy turbocharger mayonnaise, because it's basically crack. And like I said, I didn't know the burger was going to be filling enough. So I've got fries. They're large fries. Are they bollocks? And 2 hot spicy chicken wings. Try not to drop the entire contents of your lunch on the floor, Dave. And here we go. This is it. The Double Down KFC. So other restaurants, because it's been all over the shop, it's been like in Thailand, the Philippines, stuff like that, depending on halal restrictions and things like that. The bacon was swapped out for other things such as hash browns, additional chicken, in which case it was a chicken sandwich surrounded by chicken. I'm down with that. But in other cases, it was, I don't think it was competitions or things like that. It's killing me. And the only people who got to eat them were, I don't know, people who were invited who won these competitions. Anyway, why I missed it, as far as I can tell, it was released the first time in the UK either in 2016, 2017, for literally 6 weeks. So, if you want to try one of these, we don't even know if it's good yet, but come on, how can you balls up a sandwich that's just meat? If you want to try one of these, I'm guessing you've only got 6 weeks. But anyway, in 2016 or 17, when it was officially first released in this country, it became a record breaker for KFC, their quickest selling and most successfully selling sandwich for those 6 weeks across all restaurants. It sold literally 1 minute. Fantastic. And then it disappeared. And I clearly missed this, missed all the adverts at the time for it and didn't know it was a thing. It's killing me, else I would have been all over it. And then it came back in 2018 and the results were pretty much, the same as Slim as You Were, where it was incredibly successful. I'll put a picture in here of what it looks like according to the adverts. And now we'll take a look at mine. Now, the thing is, I will be honest and say that when it comes to KFC, of all the places, it's a bag. Their pictures look the closest to their actual sandwiches. Apart from this case. There you go. That is the KFC Double Down. So it's 2 fillets Let's try and do this without spilling it. Cheese and barbecue sauce with bacon. I don't know what bacon they use in these places. It goes the same for McDonald's. It looks phenomenal. It goes the same for McDonald's. Actually, that does look phenomenal. It may not look quite like the picture. It looks more like Road Crash from the 70s. But it does look phenomenal. But yeah, they never seem to use bacon that I would consider proper bacon. I'm stuffing bacon back into a sandwich. It's basically 2 pieces of chicken. Well, there's only one way to do this. 2 tiers in a bucket. Excuse me. Oh, gimmick aside, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. That's like an absolute chicken overload. I thought my I thought my mouth was a tap a minute ago. Now it's currently Niagara Falls. That is phenomenal. Chicken, cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce. On paper, nothing special. In your mouth, fucking fantastic. Dear Lord, it is too much. It really is too much, not in a bad way. It's just, the sauce is phenomenal. It's so strong, like really, really, really strong barbecue, but doesn't overpower the sandwich. The cheese and the bacon, you can taste them both. I don't know what sort of cheese there, whether it's processed or real. I have no idea, but it tastes really, really nice. But it's just chicken, bacon, cheese, but stick them together. No buns. Dear Lord. I thank you, Baby Jeebus, for this. You really are too kind to us. I think I've forgotten, during my obsession for hot and spicy food and having stuff that generally overpowers me, how you don't always have to do that. It's nice to take a break. And this may not be hot, but it's overpowering in its taste. It really is full on. Obviously, you could argue it's messy to eat. I mean, look, grease-alicious or what? I mean, you could argue that eating with a bun's not particularly hygienic because you're still holding it in your hands. But yeah, I'm caked in grease right now. But you know what? I feel filthy and I fucking love it. This is phenomenal. I'm not going to try the chicken wings or the fries or gravy on the camera because you know what they taste like. But this is fantastic. How did I not know this the first time round? How did I miss this? Excuse me, extremely unpleasant watching me eat. I do apologise. Palate cleanse. It's very salty, as you would expect. It's probably it's very, very, very unhealthy. I only do these things on a Friday though, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this clearly is the best thing on KFC's menu, and I've had pretty much all of it. Hands down, at the moment, as filthy as palatable as this may look, this is phenomenal. I might have to get a few more of these before they cruelly take them away from us. Yeah, screw you, McDonald's and your McRib. There's a new king in town. I can't stop my mouth, and my stomach's rumbling more now than before I started eating it. Get your ass to McDonald's. Get your ass to KFC. You have to try this. Yes, it's a gimmick. It's a complete and utter gimmick. I don't care. It's a bloody tasty one. It's not that expensive. All this was £8. Excuse me, Winnie Pops. Yeah, all this was £8 and change. But honestly, if you like chicken, bacon and cheese, because who doesn't, you have to try it. Is it a gimmick? As I said, yeah, it is a gimmick. Would it, if it was available all year round, it probably would lose some of its charm and not be, sell as well as it does. Sorry, Winnie Pops. As it has on all these occasions when it's been out, for a limited run of 6 weeks or so. That was a stealth Winnie Pops then. I think I got away with it. But honestly, the sauce is fantastic. You would think it's just stupid. Just, more chicken, bacon and cheese. But it's fucking fantastic. Honest to God, this is the best thing on their menu. And of all these, you know, now that I'm back to being able to go to restaurants, of all these limited run burgers and stuff that I've tried, granted a few of them were vegan, this is the best. Get your ass to KFC and try it. You will not regret it and you'll thank me. Now, if you've had this, you know a little bit more of its history, you've tried it on its previous occasions, or this is your first time you've tried it, I'd love to know what you think. I just think I'm asleep and I'm dreaming and it's still yesterday and I'm going to wake up and this hasn't happened. I'm going to be really disappointed. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you later.